I do want to apologize for this really weird echo that you'll be noticing throughout this entire video. I am filming in a different location in my house just to try out something new. So enjoy this video, everyone, and always be delicious. What is up, everybody? I am DylanLasagna, and I just wanted to start this really random discussion about a particular Nintendo Switch game that I just picked up recently. And I wanted to know all of your thoughts about it in the comments below by the end of this discussion. So let's get right into it. I'm sorry, my brain is not working today. I had a long day today. Anyway, so let's start off with the most recent Nintendo Switch releases from the month of June that just came out for the system. We had Mario Tennis Aces, we had the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Wolfenstein 2, and then Fortnite, and then Paladins, Hollow Knight, and all that other stuff. And then later on this month in July, we have Captain Toad, Octopath Traveler, and a bunch of other titles that I don't know that are coming. Anyway, that's not what I'm going to be talking about. Why? It's not that I hate all those titles, especially not Crash Bandicoot. It's just that some of the titles that just recently came out here, I'm going to wait for a sale. Probably not Mario Tennis Aces, because that's never going on sale. Or I'm also saving my money for the upgraded equipment that I mentioned previously. However, I did decide to use some that saved money for the game I'm going to be talking about here. And this is a game that I actually held out on for almost a year, even before I picked up my Nintendo Switch. And that game is Splatoon 2. Why did I hold out on this game for so long? Why did I pick it up now? Why? That's the big question that you guys might be asking me if you're watching this video. Why did I pick up Splatoon 2 so late in the game, almost 1 year after it came out? Well, let's start off with the obvious reasons. One, I wasn't sold on the idea that Splatoon 2 was just another online multiplayer game. And I've mentioned this a few times in some of my video game discussion videos, or in one of my other videos, that I'm not a huge online multiplayer guy because I'll confess here that I suck at them, especially shooters like Call of Duty, and Fortnite, especially Fortnite, and I think I played Battlefield a little bit, but yeah, those kind of shooters, I suck at them. I'm horrible because even if when I level up, I still suck. I do find ways to improve, but at the end of the day, I'm not good at it. I don't find any fun in it, honestly. I feel like they're overhyped. But nonetheless, I thought Splatoon 2 was just going to be one of those overhyped shooter games. Like, it was just going to be another Call of Duty by Nintendo's Call of Duty. However, well, let me first discuss my other reason why I decided not to get this game until now. I didn't buy into the fact that you couldn't play this with two players, like, offline. You couldn't play this with like a buddy or a friend or a cousin without having like multiple switches or split Joy-Cons, or unless if you had another Switch with you. And that kind of sucked, honestly, because if I wanted to play this offline and I wanted to do like something with bot battles or with one of my friends, then I couldn't do it with Splatoon 2. But that was just a minor turn off for me. But let's get into the positives of Splatoon 2, even though I picked this up so late. So this is not meant to be a review of Splatoon 2 because obviously there's a bunch out there right now, and it's just meant for me to discuss my personal takeaways, especially after picking this up like so late into its life. So initially, I obviously started the campaign first because that's what you're supposed to do, start the campaign, because from what I heard, that it's just a glorified tutorial of how to play the multiplayer. And partially it was. It had a decent like showing of how we're supposed to play Splatoon 2. It also had a really okay story, in my opinion. I didn't play the first Splatoon on Wii U because I obviously didn't have a Wii U, so I didn't know what the entire story was going on. I don't want to spoil anything for anyone, so I'm not gonna do any of that here. So anyway, I didn't know who is this character, or who's this character, or why am I fighting for this cause. So anyway, the only turnoff I had was they gave me like all these like frustrating challenges that almost made me want to throw my controller. It was so upsetting to me, and I was just like ready to explode after every like RIP that I had in that campaign. So I was just like, okay, let me take a step back and find a way to improve. And I think the last straw for me was that there was this one comment that when the main characters gave in the last fight, in the last one of the last scenes of the game, is like, I'm not gonna spoil it obviously, but it was just it just set me off, and that was the moment I told myself, this is why I either love or hate the Splatoon 2 Octo Canyon campaign. Because it was just so dang frustrating for me to hear that. If you want to know what exactly that comment was, let me know in the comments below, because I don't want to give spoilers in this video. So moving on from the campaign, obviously the Octo expansion is out already. I don't plan to pick it up right now because I'm trying to save up more money. The multiplayer. Let's move on to the multiplayer. I feel at home with this multiplayer. I started out obviously level 1, and even though yes, I got beat up and blown out, obviously, it felt rewarding. Honestly, it just felt rewarding. I felt like the idea of Turf War. It was the main mode I had to play, because I think level 10 was when you had to go to ranked mode. So I obviously had to climb my way up. I have to climb my way up because I'm not at level 10 yet. I'm at level 7 by the time of this recording. But I just like the idea of Turf War. You don't have to kill anyone. Well, you do have to kill or splat Inklings in this case. You have to like kill anyone as a way to win the game. You have to cover as much area as possible, and that's what I found fun. You just have to. It's like graffiti. It's like vandalism, and that was just fun. It was really fun for me, and I liked how it was more fast paced, because I know most shooters like team deathmatch games in Call of Duty or like Fortnite games usually tend to take forever, and I can't stand that. So I'm glad that these multiplayer Turf Wars are only take like 3 minutes. It's like really fast paced, and especially for those of you that really like a quick game, and I really appreciated that. Obviously, I can't explain anything else about the multiplayer because other than Turf War, is because I'm not at level 10 where I can play ranked mode or league battle. I haven't explored Salmon Run yet, because I'm not sure if I'm at the right level to explore Salmon Run. But yeah, I really like the multiplayer. It just, whether you win or lose, I feel like it's rewarding because you don't feel like a noob when you're playing this game. Whether you start at level 1 and you work your way up, you just feel like you belong in this game, and that's what I like about Splatoon 2. And whether you played this on day 1 or whether you're like me, that you got this almost a year later, you just feel comfortable and you feel at home with this game. My suggestion would obviously be start with the campaign first and then go into beat the campaign and then go into the multiplayer. But yeah, overall, I feel like if you are considering getting Splatoon 2, absolutely, you should get it. Even if you're not sold on the idea of online multiplayers like I am, you should get this just to try it out. If you don't like it, return it. Don't get it digital though. Get it physical, because if you don't like it, then you won't get your refund when you get it digitally. But yeah, I really liked Splatoon 2. It really I don't know, outsold my expectations, I guess, for a multiplayer game. But I was really impressed with how Splatoon was, even though I backed off on it for almost a whole year, and I just really liked its idea of you don't need to kill anyone to help your team win. You just need to cover. Well, I'm not sure how it is in ranked mode or league battle. You need to cover as much area as possible to help your team win, and I just felt right at home with Splatoon 2, even just starting now, and I don't know, it just feels rewarding every time I play. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on on Splatoon 2, a dude that just got it now, that just got Splatoon 2 just now, almost a week and a half ago. If you guys have any advice for me on Splatoon 2, definitely let me know. If you do or do not have Splatoon 2, let me know in the comments below. If you want to play Splatoon 2 with me, also let me know that in the comments below. Just give me a shout out if you want me to add you as a friend on Switch, and I can definitely do that, and we could play Splatoon 2 together, I suppose. So, verdict, should you get this now? Should you get, I know I'm dragging this on and repeating myself again. Should you get Splatoon 2 at this point, in almost 1 year after it came out? Despite Mario Tennis Aces, Crash Bandicoot, Wolfenstein 2, Fortnite, all those games now on the Nintendo Switch. And with Super Smash Bros. Ultimate coming out and the Nintendo Online service coming out as well. Yes, absolutely, you should get this. Even though this game might get left out in the dust, I don't think it will, honestly. It's still a good multiplayer to play. It just feels very rewarding. It's sure you will get crushed in your first couple of games, but just keep finding ways to improve, like I have, and you'll be fine. You'll have lots of fun with this game, and your expectations will just be mind blown. Well, that's all I have for this discussion of Splatoon 2 after just getting it after almost one whole year of holding out on it. Let me know what you guys think of this discussion in the comments below. Give me your thoughts on whether or not I should have gotten this earlier, or anything related to this discussion. And don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those links will be in the description below. And always be delicious. And I'll see you all in the next video. And I'm out.